I said, okay, I did the poetry profile for the painting, right? So now I'll sell the paintings and they'll give me enough money, right, for the patents. I am going to have $300 after the museum uses my piece. Because I got an award for it. So the painting will pay for the patent. But they doubled. I believe I already doubled the poetry, right? Because I'm in the Library of Congress. I've got a book. I have CDs out there that are still out there. Amazon Prime typed my name in. I think one or two of my CDs come up. I kid you not. I typed my name in because I thought, some crazies won't come up. My CDs come up. My CDs from 2011 and 2012. But so now the poetry is paid for the painting now. The painting, right? I'll use that to pay for the patent. But every time I get money back, I put it in the wrong place. I put it in more art materials. That's not bad. But I put in more art materials or decorations for my house. That's not bad. But I can make decorations. I can make what I love to see on the walls. I did my weekly on Tuesday, and we're dealing with depression, serious depression, and homicidal tendencies. Seriously, the things were happening, and I was already depressed. So 1 plus 7 equals 4. When that happens, I said, "Oh, I got it." I have homicidal tendencies, I have homicidal thoughts. I said, "Oh, I got it. I know how this is happening." The first part. My medicine, I take a medicine that helps with anxiety, but if I take it for too long, consistently and consecutively, it causes depression in my life. And it was bad. Very bad. And when I talked to Jess that night, it got worse that night. It started just upgrade. The enemy wanted me. Don't act crazy. He wants you. He wants you to kill somebody. You cannot fulfill your gifts to help people of God if you are in prison. Watch Chicago, the musical. Those women are gorgeous. We figured it out immediately. Come on, because if we don't figure it out, I gotta go to the hospital. I cannot be around people like that. It's not okay. If they're here and have your nerves plucked every day, all the time, and you're already depressed because you brought downstairs to the first floor, you preposition what happened upstairs to be downstairs without getting rid of any of it, right? Even when they do things, I should try to handle it a little bit better, but because I have a default thing called bipolar, it's a cord that sits in the back of me that I can yank on and rip when I get ready, right? Watch Chicago. Roxy was poor, and she really wanted to make it in business, in show business. And when I lied to her, she had put herself out there, and she was with him when she shouldn't have been. And I lied to her. He said, "I would say anything to get in with you." So she killed him. Well, Cain couldn't get what he wanted from Abel because he put his security in Abel. I'll put my security in Abel. I'll put my security in now unto him who is able. But he put security in Abel. And when he did that, he found out that Abel can't hold you up. Abel is doing what he's supposed to do for God. You can't do what Abel does and expect to get what Abel got. I feel like his offering before God, because the Bible describes Abel's offering first. Cain's offering before God was a mimic of what Abel had done. He was trying to get what Abel had got, which was God's love and God's acceptance. He was trying to get what Abel got after doing what Cain did, which is make an altar, right? You have 2 altars. The Bible describes Abel's altar, but Abel had a bigger altar in his heart. Cain did not have that altar. So you make an altar, right, without the heart behind it, you will lose every time. Cain didn't get it. So what I did, what Abel did, and I still can't get the acceptance, he killed Abel. He did the only thing that he thought he could do to get back what he had lost, which was what Roxy did, which is what homicidal people do, right? They are trying to, right, get back. Even people that rape and kill, they're trying to get back what they lost. Why? Because rape is not about sex. It's about control. I told you this week, I said, I feel like you're raping me. I'm honest. Anybody knows me, I'm completely honest. I said, I feel like you're raping me. I said, because rape is not about sex. It's about control. I was like, you cannot control my life. I feel like you're raping me. Stop it. She did the only thing she thought she could do. She killed that man. The Holy Spirit will want nothing more than to get you to kill somebody, because when you do that, you put what did God put on Cain? He put a symbol on him, right? He put something on him to keep other people from killing him. You put a name on yourself. You change your own identity when you kill somebody else. Cain was no longer Adam and Eve's kid. When you think about Cain, what do you see in your head? You see a murderer. You don't see Adam and Eve. When you think about Abel, you see a sheep, a lamb. You think about Cain, you think murder. Because of what he did, not because of the great I am, not because of who I am, right? When I act outside of that, I'm given a new name. So no matter whether I'm bipolar or not, whether people are getting on my nerves or not, because I mean every Monday she's in my apartment, every Monday, get out of my apartment, you're in my apartment all the time upstairs, get out. You don't like me. You told my pastor you don't like me. And then here's the thing, every time I say something to you, I'm a holier than thou, or I am a Pharisee. Get out. And you don't have to be Pharisee. Get out. That's how I felt. I don't necessarily feel that way now. I'm struggling. So I became this depressed, right? But I had homicidal thoughts. And I wasn't have thoughts of killing her. I had thoughts of enjoying, right, seeing her dead. Come on. That's how it starts. Cain didn't just kill that boy. He thought about what it would look like to see him dead. Then the thoughts progressed, right? Okay, I thought about what it would look like to see him dead, right? I'm jaded to that now, right? So I thought I have to think about now how I would feel if he was dead, right? And the enemy comes in and lies to you, right? Because the enemy is the same one that lies to your parents that said you will not you'll not be punished by God if you eat from the tree. Same enemy that lied to your parents. Same enemy that lied to my parents lied to me. Just because I'm bipolar, right, and I have some issues, right, but just because I deal with those things, right, if I kill you, they are going to lock me up. Why? Those things might get you off. They'll get you in a different type of prison. Why? Because of the fact that you still cannot be around people. If you are in society and you cannot handle and hold your feelings back and hold back what's going on inside of you, I said, we got to figure this out, Kurt, because I cannot be like this. It took me 3 minutes to know what it was. Because I kept saying, no, it'll go away. And I take my medicine faithfully. When they tell me to take something, I take my medicine. I know what medicine I'm taking. I know what my medicine does. But I take my medicine faithfully. I don't if the doctor tell me to do something, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Absolutely not. Because you do what you want to do. You get do whatever you want to do, blessing from it. So I figured out it was a boost for her, and I stopped it. I got stopped for about 3 days. I'm not gonna start back on if I want. The homicide wouldn't help. Ask those women that were in Chicago. Did a beautiful song, beautiful number. Pop. Sis. Squish. Cicero. And they split the song up. What I notice about every time, see, no people noticed this. What I noticed about what was happening is while those women were in prison and when they danced, right? The beautiful things you see, oh, a red scarf, but you don't really pay attention to what's going on. The red scarf is a theme. The red light, because that red lights would come on when they sing. Because in Roxy said, even though she was in prison, she turned it into a production. How do you turn your prison, Joseph, into a production? As they danced, right? He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen that, how could you tell me that I was wrong? I'm bipolar. I do some things. But if I allow what you say to cause me to change my name, I change my name. You don't change my name. You call me holier than thou and Pharisee all you want. I don't I respond to it. I'm sinner saved by grace. Don't talk to me like that. If my pastor say, Jeremy, you arrogant, you're being a Pharisee, I accept that from them. They're my shepherds. You are nothing of a shepherd. You're not even close. I don't follow you. Jesus said, follow me. Jesus didn't say follow KC. I don't follow her. The beauty is that as they dance, they have this long red scarf in their hands. Almost like you can imagine how a clown will pull and pull and pull and pull and pull and pull that scarf. Look like it's tied together or whatever. But these women had long red scarves in their hands. It doesn't look like they cost anything to make this movie. Because the movie is done in black and white and red all over. Literally, it's red all over. It's red all over. Red everywhere. Because these women all allow themselves to lose their mind and lose their life in a man. I said, but she wouldn't be messing with me if she had a life purpose. If she had a purpose, she has no purpose. That's why she continues to do things to mess with me. We have a life purpose, and you value yourself. Well, you know what you're put on the earth to do. I never think about her and Casey. I think about how soon can I get paintings on the walls. He's on the phone with me. He said, first of all, we gotta do something about the walls. I said, huh? He said, we gotta do something about the walls. The walls do not look like Jamie walls. I was like, I know, I can't put anything up here. He said, when will you be able to put something up? We gotta do something about those walls. If you saw my walls upstairs, if you see my walls here, you would understand why. Every time people came in from the ambulance, different things like that. People come to my church, right? Some people came from the ambulance to take me out. They all stayed there and look. They were standing, but they all look around. Wow, that's beautiful. When the police came, they were like, wow, that's beautiful. Once I'm really trying to work on my art, and she keeps doing things to me, he said, I'm going to give a name. Because I can see what you're doing here. I can see it. I can see the evidence. So what if I say to get a name and a birthday so you get a piece order?